Hey guys, welcome back to another rare Get Ready with Me. It's been a long time since I've done a Get Ready video. The last several weeks, maybe couple months, I have been enjoying my Laura Geller Balance in Brighten. And I use it every single day now. I used to use the Your Skin But Better foundation, which I still like a lot. But I wanted to try using my Laura Geller again, and I just fell in love with this all over again. You don't even know. So I'm gonna get ready from start to finish. And then when I get zits, I get the discoloration. Like, these aren't even zits anymore. They're just, that's a discoloration. This is a little scab that just barely went away. Yeah. And this little guy here, I have been nursing and picking and nursing and picking. I can't help it. I know it's bad. I can't help it. I'm a picker. I can't help it. My mom was a picker too. Wouldn't you like to be a picker too? I'm going to put on this eye. It's the Strivectin Tighten and Lift Peptide. It's tightening eye serum. So it looks like this. I've had this for, I guess, a year now. And it's not one of those immediate things where you put it on and you're automatically like this. It's not that. This is just something that's supposed to help firm your eyes, including your hoods, over time. So I think my hoods look pretty good. I don't know. Some days this one's a little deflated. Some days it looks normal. This hood's thicker and heavier than this one, but you know, my eyes aren't twins, they're sisters. Just like these here eyebrows, they're not twins, they're sisters. So yeah, and there's little, and then I have this discoloration here, melasma. Let's get on with this. So you can put it on like this, but I just like to take a little tiny dollop, and that's probably too much, but that's just how much came out. And then I just sort of do this, and then I just put it on my eyelids. I only put it on my eyelids for the daytime. Yeah, I put way too much on my finger. And then I'll just sort of dry it out with my other fingers. But I do it really gently, I know. These fingers are the best. They're the more gentle fingers, but so there's that. And then for my eye cream, I found this L'Oreal Wrinkle Expert eye cream. And I got this at Ulta, and it was $13, but I just saw it at Walmart for $10.99. And so I guess it just depends on where you go and what's on sale, what's not. But I really like it. It's a really concentrated cream. This is it. And it's like you barely touch it and you get a whole bunch on your finger. It's really nice. And it keeps my under eyes really moisturized all day long and all night long. Because I'll put this on at night too. And you wake up in the morning and you're still so moisturized under your eyes. I love this. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to use my sunscreen and moisturizer in one. It's by Lancôme, and it's the Aqua Gel Defense 50 Plus. It's got the 50 Plus sunscreen in it. I love this. I got it. I had a little sample of it from an Ipsy bag or something a while back. And I used it, and I love it. And it is so expensive. This little dumb thing's $40. And this smells so good. It's really perfumey. It smells like Crabtree and Evelyn. I don't remember the name, but it came in like a yellow bottle with flowers on it. So I just put, I know you can't see. I'm not used to this iPad thing. But I just put just that much on. And it's thick. It's thick. It smells so nice. And then I just do this a little bit, and then I'll rub it in all over. Okay, so now I'm going to use my Bye Bye Under Eye. They're so emollient and rich, and a little goes the longest way. I've had these 2, maybe 3 years, and they're still probably only half through or halfway done. But they're still good. They don't smell. They work really well, and so I'm going to use them. So this one is in medium, and this one is in light. I mix them because it makes it just right. That kind of was a rhyme. So this is how much I use on that color. And then I'll do the same thing. So I just put them together. And then I just take my little fingers and I just sort of mix them like this on my finger. So now they just look like that. And then I just, ooh, I'm looking at the viewfinder or the camera. I don't have a mirror. That's strange. I didn't even think about that. I have a hand mirror with me. And then I just go back and forth, back and forth. And I let the heat of my fingers melt everything in. So now that it's all nice and worked in, and this will crease a little bit later. By the time I put my mascara on, I'll have to do this to get the little creases out, but then it doesn't crease at all for the day. But I just love it how it keeps your eye, it keeps under here dewy and fresh, not wrinkled or dried up or clay looking or anything. I love it. Okay, so now we've got that. Now I'm going to use my Laura Geller concealer. This is the Real Deal concealer, and mine is in Fair 130. The number doesn't really matter. It's just Fair. They don't have Fair 140 or anything. It's just Fair. I got this off of QVC just on a whim because it looked nice, and I like it a lot for blemishes, not so much for under eye. It just doesn't stay dewy and nice like the Bye Bye. So I just take a tiny bit and put it on my hand. The tiniest bit goes a long way. I like to take this. I don't know what brush this is. I've had it for years. It's probably an old e.l.f. brush. And this is where I come in with my magnifying mirror. I get this at Target. You can get them at Target. They're really cool. You can set it down. They're $12, 12 or 13. So I just take my brush and dip it in my foundation. But I just sort of look at all of my spots and this bad boy, and I just start marking them. So there's that. And then I'll take what on my brush and kind of dot over the melasma. Okay, so and then I just sort of do a, oh, here's a spot right here I missed. It's weird because I had zits on the same, almost in the same spot. Okay, so there's that. So once I have that in, all done, I like to take my Real Techniques brush. This is actually an eye brush. I don't know what one it is, but it comes in an eye kit, and it's just like, it's almost like a little kabuki brush. It's really firm, and so I like it to blend all this in. So So I like to just blend all this in really lightly with this. Now this one's going to be hard to cover up all the way because it's a scab and it's icky and it's just going to look ugly for a while until I can stop messing with it. So I don't have it all covered up, but I will get there. Okay, so now it's time for the fun part. We're going to use these foundations. I use Porcelain and Fair. Porcelain is too fair for me, but Fair is a little too dark, and so I mix them together. And QVC sells them, and I actually got mine on laurageller.com. So I'm going to go in with the Fair first. And this is not a Laura Geller brush. This brush is by BareMinerals. It's the Flawless Face brush, and I love it. So I don't go like this. I just lightly skim the top, just lightly. And then I just lightly put it on my face like this. And then I just put it on really lightly, like feather lightly. I'm looking into my other mirror that I set up over here. It's like I need glasses for up close and personal, and then some things are too close and I have to look far. My eyes are going ski-wampus. Okay, so there's that. And I don't put any under here ever because I don't want powdery or cakey under there. So now I'm going to use the light one. This is Porcelain, just to kind of take the pink out. Here's what it looks like. And then I just do the same. The lighting sure is different when you're sitting in front of the window. It's almost scary. Like you don't look this bad in the bathroom. I have yucky lighting in my bathroom, and so I get used to what I look like in the bathroom. Okay, so here is all I do. That is it for my foundation. That is it. Okay. Whew. Dusty. Now I'm going to kind of go back over my zits with this little guy. It's a little tiny skinny pencil needly thing, and I'm still going to use what's on my hand. I might need a little bit more, and I just go in like this. Okay, now this is the part that's going to take forever, but I'll go back over all the little dots again. Okay, I'm done with my face. So this is the Laura Geller look. That's all the Laura Geller that I'm using today. So now I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'm using two different colors. This one is the NYX little pencil, and this one's in Taupe. And I like how little teeny tiny the crayon is. Excuse me. And then you can twist it up and down. And this is in Taupe. And then my hair on this little guy here, it's disappearing. And so I needed a dark brown, or no, this is light brown. And this I just got, it's Wet n Wild, and this was $3.99, probably cheaper at Walmart. I got this at Harmon's, my grocery store. This was $10. The NYX is $10. Once this NYX runs out, I'm going to get this from now on. It's identical. It's the exact same thing. And there's a spoolie on the end of it. I just can't get over it. So anyway, I'm going to do my eyebrows and I'll get back to you. Okay, got my brows on. I don't know if I mentioned, the reason why I got the dark brown color was just to kind of make my eyebrows even in color more, because I'm so bald right here. I didn't want to be all super yellow and taupey and then because I still have good hair over here and this is darker hair, and so I wanted it to look even. Anyway, that's the dealio. Today I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, and I'm also going to be using my Thrive Cosmetics crayon, and this is in Muna. Yes, the color is called Muna. Don't know if you can read that. I really like it. It does have a tiny bit of glitter shimmer in there, but I don't use a lot of this. So, and all I do, oh, before I go any further, I forgot my Milani eye primer. I love this stuff. I've had it forever. And I just use that much. I swear by this. It makes your makeup stay on so much longer. And it doesn't crease your eyeshadow. So I've got that on, and now I'm going to just put a little bit of this on my eyelids just to tone down the peachy color of the eyeshadow that I'll be using. And I use this on almost everything. I use it almost every day. It's kind of drying out already. I've had it for a while, but I just put enough on to cover the lid. And that's all. I'm sorry you can't see what I'm doing. This goes on so much better in the bathroom. Okay, now I'm going to put on my eyeshadow. I'm going to use this gold highlighter on my brow bone. And I just use my finger. I don't know why I chose this palette, because what I'm wearing is kind of silver. And here I am putting on a gold highlight. Okay. So now I'm going to use this color on my actual eyelid here. And I'm going to use this weird brush. I don't know where I got it. It's super duper old. This was probably one of the first brushes I've ever had in my life. It's so old. It's called the eyeshadow brush. That's what it's called. I don't know what kit it came from, but I just like it because it's kind of long and it kind of bends with you. So I'm just going to dip it in this color. This stuff's really pigmented too, so I like to be careful with it. Okay, so there it is. And the brownish eye pencil just sort of tones it down. Otherwise, this would be really bright, peachy pink. Okay. I'm going to use in my crease a little bit of this pink color that I just used. And this is an old Wet n Wild palette, and I'm going to use this also. I don't use this dark color very much because it's super dark and it's just so dark. So I don't really use it much. So I'm just going to like dip, and then I'll just do that. And then I'll just take my crease brush and kind of go back and forth. And I kind of like to go up here, just above my bone, to help my hood. I don't know. It just helps lift your hood. Okay. For my eyeliner, I like to use this almost every single time. This is so, I have two backups. This is CoverGirl. I don't remember what it's called, like smudge. I'll have to put it in the links below. Everything I use, I'll put in the description box. But I can't find this anywhere except for on Amazon. And the two that I bought last year as backups, I mean, those could be it. Those could be the last of it. I don't know. But I love it. It's just a taupe. It's just a nice taupe brown. It goes with everything, and it just gives you a little bit of color and dimension under there. It's not harsh. I just love it. Okay, so it just adds a little bit of something under there. Not dark, not too light, just right. And then I always do what my mom did. She does a little flick on the corner. She always did a little flick like that. I would just sit on the toilet and watch my mom do her makeup, and she'd always get nervous. Like, what are you doing? Go away. And then I just take the little smudger. I'm not really smudging, I'm just sort of softening. And so there is my eyeliner. Now I'm going to take this mascara. This is the telescopic waterproof mascara. This is by L'Oreal. I used to love this, and I still do, but it's so waterproof that it won't come off, even with really good waterproof mascara remover. It is awful to take off, but it's brand new, and I almost got rid of it. It was in my video where I was getting rid of makeup, but I decided I'm going to just put it on my bottom lashes, and I love it on my bottom lashes. So that's what I'm going to do. And this is where I come in and just sort of deal with that. Now I'm going to take my eyelash curler. This is my Shuamura. They don't make them anymore, and I love them. And I don't have the pads for them anymore, so this little white pad is from a Mary Kay lash curler. But I just like the shape of it. It fits in my eyes well. And I have to use waterproof mascara because my eyelashes are stick straight. They're very fine, and if I don't use waterproof, they just fall, even with a curler, even with a hot curler. So waterproof is the only thing that holds the curl. And I love this Maybelline Falsies, the lift, lash lift in waterproof. Oh, I just started using it a few months back and I absolutely love it. This is my second tube, and here, that's what the wand looks like, and I just love it. It's got something in there to hold your lashes up, to kind of keep them curled. So there's the first coat. I always do two. Okay, so here are my lashes right now. So while my lashes are drying, I like to do my blush. And for the blush, I always use the L'Oreal True Match blush in Baby Blossom. Yep, Baby Blossom. It's the lightest color they have, the fairest. And I like to use it as like a primer to put my other blushes on so that they don't streak. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't know. I just always do. I always use more than one blush. So I just do that. And then here's another one, True Match, and this one is in Rosy Outlook. I really like this one, so I'll put that on top. And I always put some on my nose. I just do. And then for my third blush, I use this e.l.f. and I love it. And it's super cheap. I got it in an Ipsy bag, but I've seen it at Walmart for like $2. The lid's totally broken. Probably even Dollar Tree might have it every now and then. And this just gives me a rosy glow. I just like it, but without the glitter. And I just kind of put it on my apples, and that's it. So there is my blush regime. Okay, so now I'm going to go back and curl my lashes again, and we'll put on a second coat of mascara. Okay, so that's how much better it is when you double dip. Much better. All right, so there's my mascara. You can't really see this eye because of the lighting, but trust me, it looks nice. Okay, now the only thing left to do is I take some eyebrow gel. This is by Anastasia, and it's the clear gel. And I just... And so for my lipstick, I put my glasses on. This is the Nude Illuminator. Nude Illuminator. That's what it is. Nude Illuminator. I can't say it. And it's by Revlon. And it's just, it's kind of like their old lip butters back in the day. This color is nice because you can't put too much on. And there it is. Kind of matches with the Charlotte Tilbury stuff. All right. That is my face, everybody. Sorry it took so long. I'm going to edit this down. My hair is not looking that great, but it's in a cute ponytail. All right, so I hope you had fun watching this video. I'm sorry I was all over the place. I'm just not used to doing these types of things, but this is what I wear almost every single day. The Laura Geller Balance and Brighten, and then the Real Deal Concealer. I just really, truly love them. And everything I use will be listed in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I would truly appreciate it for this video specifically. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye!